Hey there, welcome to the Insight Corner. I want to drop by and share about the truth about mindsets, what they are, how they work, why they don't work, and where to look to find fresh perspectives and insights that were specifically and especially made for you that will really help you move things forward. So firstly, the way I treated mindsets before was that I thought they were like magical lenses or things that really successful people in every area of life seem to have. And my job was just to find out what that secret mindset was. And if I could only have the same mindset as Michael Jordan or like Bill Gates, I would have the same results they got. And I would study them and learn them and read the books about their mindsets and books about mindsets. And I noticed that it never worked out. Like my life never really dramatically changed after trying to think like this other person thought. And so I got curious as to why they didn't work. And then I started to look to the nature of how the mind worked and thought and consciousness and our deeper wisdom. And what I realized is a mindset is a thought. And it's like a lens we see the world through. And the problem with taking on other people's mindset is that we're trying to see the world through the lens that they have without the deeper understanding of the world that they have. And that's why they don't work. It's like you're trying to see the world through the way they see it without the understanding of the world that they have. And what I mean by that is mindset is an output, not an input, but we treat mindsets like an input. So if I can only see the world like this, I should create this results. But the truth is a mindset is an output, meaning that it's already a product of somebody else's understanding of the world. And that's why they don't work. It's like, okay, great, Nikon, like, so what will work? Well, this is the way it looks to me. Given that a mindset is a thought, a perspective that came from a deeper understanding of this person's world, that is available for you too. So instead of trying to slap on a mindset like a sticker or a lens, I would point to getting a deeper understanding of whatever it is you're looking at, be it money, business, relationships, connections, e-commerce, whatever it is you're looking at. If you commit to your time and attention and patience to getting a deeper understanding of how it really works, the nature of what it is, you'll get a fresh perspective. Things will begin to look different to you about that. And to me, a sure sign is things begin to look obvious and more simple. So I can point to anything in business. I think when I first started learning about business many years ago and trying to start in my own businesses and failing at it, business looked really complicated to me. It looked really complex, and I tried to read business books to get a better understanding of it. But over the years, business began to look a lot more simple. I think a good example is if I could just get these right pillars of my business, everything should work. And now to me it looks like business looks like a vehicle to solve problems for people and for me to receive payment or receive some kind of value exchange for solving those problems. And I just have to get better at solving those problems and making it easier for people to pay me in exchange. And you could call that a mindset, but it's not really a mindset to me. It's just a deeper understanding of business to me that I spent years and years trying to understand. Similar to Taekwondo, like when I was a Taekwondo player, when I first started Taekwondo, it looked really complicated to me, and the distance and the timing and the different kicks, and now it looks really simple to me, almost intuitive. And in this deeper understanding of things, you'll get fresh perspectives. Like I was saying, you'll get fresh perspectives and insights that were made just for you. And when people ask you, well, how do you do this? And you describe it to them, they'll think that's the mindset that you're using to create the results. But it's not your mindset. It's your deeper understanding of what it is you're doing. And to me, in learning about how, in my body of work, in learning about the three principles and the inside out understanding from Sydney Banks and teachers like Michael Neal and Mavis Karn, Dr. Joe Bailey, Fiona Jacobs, 𝗖cielich_HIDH_𝗲𝗰, in learning how the mind works, I found that my life has gotten easier. In learning how, I'm really living the feeling of my thinking, not my circumstances. I'm more responsive to the world and less reactive to my own thinking about what it is I'm seeing. I'm more calmer, I'm more still. I spend more time being present. I feel more grounded. And if you were to take that mindset on and just try and use it yourself, you won't feel more grounded. You won't feel more still. You won't get the goodness from those things because you're trying to use that thought instead of committing yourself to this deeper understanding of how you work. And I thought about it, you know, what is it about understanding how your mind works that makes life easier? And I think to me it's similar, like if you know how your car works, it's easier to be in your car, it's easier to drive your car and fix it when it breaks down. And understanding how your mind works, it's just easier to be in your body and be in life and dance in consciousness rather than trying to like be afraid or fearful or reactive to everything. Like, you know how things work, so you feel more grounded and you're less disturbed by things that happen, and you're more available to opportunities that come your way. And I think that's what's really available by getting a deeper understanding of how your mind works and getting a deeper understanding of whatever it is you hope to be successful in. And that's what's on offer in this conversation about mindsets. And so in going back to how this relates to you and what you're up to is, you know, spend time like, what's the nature of relationships to you? How do they really work? What's the nature of business? How does business really work? Spend time in that conversation and see where it takes you and see what perspectives come to you. And to me, when you get a new perspective or a new insight, your world will change because the way you look at the world is different. And it's not because you took on somebody's lens, although somebody's story might inspire you to see the world differently. That's also available, but it also is backed up by your own deeper understanding of whatever it is you're looking at and you're spending time to look at. Yeah. So that's my gift to you, in that you don't need successful mindsets to be successful. You simply need a commitment to a deeper understanding of how things work. And from that space, you'll get fresh insights and fresh perspectives that were made specifically for you, just for you. And that will be far more impactful in helping you create the results you want to create than copying somebody else's mindset. Thanks for listening. And if you're interested in hanging out with me more, check out the links in the description. There's lots of cool ways. There's an email list, there's a membership. Check it out, and I will see you when I see you. Bye.